So I was sitting here cleaning the house and trying to organize things. Um, I hit the wrong button again. Um, Whatever. Um, and during recovery, there's a lot of things that you don't remember and you forget. And then either you find something or something clicks a memory or a trigger. Well, I remember the first day that I entered into rehab on my own, and I I went inside and I was scared to death. I didn't know what to expect. I didn't know how I was going to be treated. I already know how I got treated outside of the world for people judging me as a junkie when I was not. Um, I graduated high school. I graduated college. I even went as far as getting a certificate in teaching. Um, I've gone for medical assisting. I was going for phlebotomy, but I think a month before I was getting ready to graduate, the school closed down, so I didn't get to finish, and I don't gotta pay the loan back or anything, but it was kind of really shitty because I did actually put a lot of work into it. But as I was cleaning, I came across something, and I was in the hospital, and they gave me this, just they had scratch paper all over the floor, tables, and you had your own journal that you could write in, and then they had scratch paper for if you just felt like writing or saying whatever you wanted to say. And I remember being there the first time, and I was really scared, and I was shaking. I was afraid to pick my head up. I was so deathly afraid to pick my head up when I entered that rehab, because I thought when I picked my head up, all I was going to look at was everybody shaming me. But I was wrong. When I picked my head up, I had 10 people come over and shake my hand and tell me welcome. And made me feel really comfortable. And I think the nurses got a little bit nervous themselves because they didn't really know what kind of a patient they were dealing with yet. Were they dealing with a hostile patient? Were they dealing with a calm patient? They weren't too sure, so they made everybody back off and they asked to let me get situated into my room. So when I got into my room, I remember I was shaking and I was cold, and it was my first time being away from Jeremy ever. My first time, literally my first time ever being away from him. And I didn't think that I was going to be able to do it. And I had my own room. You can wear your own clothes. You can talk on the phone as much as you want. You can watch TV there. it's a really good program. But what I like and what I remember the most was when they were done taking care of me, the nurse did not let me go uncomfortable. She made sure she could at least stabilize me. She didn't give me opiates. She just stabilized me so that I can stop. My heart rate was out of control. I was irate. I was scared. So my nurse put a patch on my back for me. And I went in my room, and I remember I was lying down and I was really wet, and I was just praying for the doctor to hurry up and come in and take care of me so I wouldn't feel like that anymore. Now, what they don't really tell you about coming off of benzos is they really can't give you anything. The only thing you can get is promethazine. And promethazine is not going to take away the aches that benzos give you. When I was in that rehab, it took me 7 days before I could even close my eyes. And the only reason why I was able to close my eyes was because they prescribed me Ambien, because I had 7 days straight of no sleep. Not from meth, from taking Xanax. And I remember my day sitting there, and the doctor came in, which I was really, really grateful. He came in right away, I guess. I was called in as a special case because I was so severe. And he came in and right away started taking care of me. Right away started making sure that the withdrawals were stopping and the anxiety was stopping, and just until he can figure out a treatment plan for me. He didn't want to leave me in any suffering, which I really thought was actually pretty decent. After he took care of me, he walked out, and I had a knock at my door, and it was this young kid. He was about 18. And he opened the door and he asked, are you okay? I said, yeah, I'm okay. And he said, there's a bunch of us out here that would really like it if you would come out and take a walk with us. We all know what it feels like to be new in here, and trust me, if you just sit here lying here and rocking back and forth and thinking about all the withdrawals and all the pain, all you're going to do is make it harder. So why not get up and walk around with us and try to take your mind off of it? Well, I had a hard time walking. He can see that. So I think him and an elderly lady, they both helped me. And I was really weak. I couldn't do games. I couldn't do volleyball. I couldn't really do much. So we played music and we walked around the gymnasium. And talking it out and stuff really made me feel a lot better. But what was most important to me right now, I was cleaning up the room again, and I found this paper, and it was a question, and it asked to write down what you were feeling at that very moment. And I wrote, wow, I used to be really what's the word? um, I used to be better than this. I will never forget, let go who I used to be. I forget, I turn my own back. I'm sorry, let me start over. I will never forget, let go who I used to be. Even as I forget, I turn my own back on me. Call me stupid, standing here, waiting for me to come back. That person I was and I loved, it can no longer be. Because May 9th, the devil came for me. And as I flatlined, I can hear people. It was my angels that saved me that day and made me see that others are not even close to how strong I can actually be. This was the first thing I wrote in rehab. So maybe that might explain a little bit more to you guys about the illness. I don't know. I know that reading this has made me think about a lot of things. You know, it shows how smart I used to be. I'm still smart, I just don't use my smarts. I'm too lazy, so I use the easy way. I don't know. Finding this, though, really, it really made me realize that I'm so angry because the old me she's not there anymore, she's gone. And I think the hardest part about going out with the people that I know is that most of them say what happened to the old girl I used to know. What happened to the wild and crazy girl I used to know. People change and people grow up. And I, for one, never anticipated on falling in love, and I'm not about to give that up for anything. Anything. This paper right here, though, shows that I was able to walk in a rehab and come out clean. This is proof that I am capable. This time around, it's not as easy. I'm not alone. So this time I should be fighting harder. But it's not easy to be in a relationship when you have PTSD. And it's harder when you're addicted to a medication by no fault of your own. We hate the drug, we don't hate me. All I know is that this right here shows how strong of a woman that I am. I beat the odds. I did. I beat them. And I should be jumping for joy. Instead, I'm going to sit here and I'm going to push and I'm going to push and I'm going to push till I make it all the way to the top. And then all the people that hate me for no reason, now you can have a reason to hate me. You're gonna hate me even more when that bullying website comes out. It's actually funny. I didn't think I could be a funny person, but the way the little girl was writing me, it was just hilarious, because it's like she literally lives in La La Land. So when I do open up that site, and like, if you guys really like, just for jokes, you know, I know it's boring, but it's just like, it's like the Jerry Springer show, pretty much. Like, if you're bored and you want to see like some really stupid ass shit, you'll watch what I have on my website for this thing. She actually gave me the idea, because I actually tried to be nice to her, because you guys know me. I'm not down with sharing man or anything like that. And you know, this was 2008 and we're in 2019. I've been married for 6 years and the girl's still looking at me. What's wrong with this picture? You know what I mean? It's like, I thought she said I was stalking her. I was obsessed with her, but I don't even look at her. I block her. She's blocked. Like, but she goes on anyway. She finds ways to get onto my stuff. She always does. She calls my phone. I've already proven that, and I unblocked it so you guys can see that I paid to connect her shit. She can't not go on my phone. She can't write me messages. Everything will link up to her, and I'll get paid. She'll pay me. It's coming out of her money, trust me. She's paying. It goes through her account, her mobile account. She is paying. She just doesn't know she's paying. Yeah, you are. You are paying, believe me, okay? I can pull up the statement later and it'll say the payment and the most person that it comes from. Trust me, honey, I don't fucking give you no clout on my fucking website. I don't give anybody else clout on my website. Your face is circled out and banned out, and you even got a nickname, but I'll just let you figure that out for yourself. You can watch the nickname. I didn't give it to you, the audience did. Anyways, that's what I wanted to come on here and read you guys, that poem that really got to me. Can't remember that I wrote that. You know, I'm fresh in rehab, and I think it was my 5th day trying to sleep. I remember I couldn't sleep because I wrote it really messy. A lot of good things came out of that program. A lot. And I should have just kept up my end of the bargain and things would be a lot better, but you know, mistakes happen, so all I can do is make it up to you guys, and hopefully some good comes out of this, because I promise you guys, whatever comes out of this, I'm going to spread the love. I try to spread the love already, but I really want to spread the love. So, for now, I'm going to sign off because I got to finish cleaning up the house before the hubby gets home. And I don't know. I already bought to make dinner. I washed the dishes. I'm washing clothes. Oh, you want to see my new Vans? See. They're just plain gray Vans. I just wanted something simple, like when I'm outside in the summertime. When I go in the night, I don't like to wear sandals because people fucking are rude. Like, they fucking step on the back of your foot and end up cutting me, bleeding. And I already learned my lesson. People step on your toes. Don't wear fucking sandals when you're on the strip, okay? Just a piece of advice. Don't do it. Wear a cute ass dress and wear like some cute little Chucks or some Vans or like Adidas. My recommendation, if you're gonna go out and you gotta rock them red bottoms and shit and Jimmy Choos, this is my recommendation, okay? You get yourself a pair of flip-flops. You get yourself a little purse. You put your makeup on and you put the necessity. Your powder, your lipstick, and that's all you need. Then you get your sandals and you put them in your bag. I swear to you, you will thank me. Because later on, you will be crying or you will be sitting down while everybody else is having a good time. Because you're going to have blisters on the back of your feet like this, okay? I've been there, I've done it for many years, and I thought, beauty is pain. No, it's not always pain, okay? You have your flip-flops, your dress is still cute, everybody saw you rocked your cute shoes. Now it's time to take them off and fucking put on them flip-flops before you fuck up your night. Got it, girls? Better finish cleaning before the hubby gets home. Love you, honey. Keep watching because I'm fixing stuff up. Like, I'm trying. Every day I'm trying as much as I can. It's just, you don't understand. To sit there, you gotta kind of like go back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. You really have to fucking put 100% of your time into this. Jesus. This is not easy. Everybody thinks, oh, it's so easy. I could just go on the internet and make money. No, it's not like that, man. You'll learn the hard way when you start. But, it is possible for everybody to do this. But if you don't do it the right way, don't bother. You gotta know a lot of people, first of all. You gotta have a lot of people that don't like you, second of all. And I got a lot of girls that don't like me from fucking 2nd grade to now. All over because of fucking men. Always. 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 Okay. I don't think I have any beef with any girls other than over men. God. What is wrong with you ladies? Shit. Ugh. Fight over men. Jeez. Alright, well, whatever. Later on, me and my husband are probably going to sign on together because now he is going to be incorporated in this stuff. now. So, all right. See you later. Bye.